Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Vaughn. What's up, Vaughn?
What's up?
All right, so, guys, I have to make, every now and then, we have to do stuff where it's like airing dirty laundry, unfortunately, because stuff gets misconstrued, and rather than people get the wrong idea because of some people I don't want to mention, I have to explain things which I really shouldn't have to explain. And the perfect example, I've said this example before. Vaughn, remember when Mike Myers had done a telethon for like hurricane relief
Yeah.
with Kanye West, and they're on camera at the same time, and Kanye West used the opportunity to like go off script and say that President Bush doesn't like black people, and he went on to say all kinds of crazy stuff, and Mike Myers just stood there and didn't say anything because he didn't know what to do, and Kanye West kept going off and everything, and then people were kind of going after Mike Myers, like he agreed with them, and he's like, no, I didn't know what he was doing. Just because I didn't say anything doesn't mean I agree with him. Every now and then, how you doing, Ben?
Hi.
Every now and then, we get a guest or we get one of our members. And I cannot control what our members are going to say. I don't know what we're going to say. I'm hoping that everybody doesn't do anything that's going to embarrass themselves or the name integrity of the shows. But once in a while, we'll get somebody that's a member or a guest, and we'll come on here, and they'll say some controversial, crazy, lunacy stuff. And you have to understand something. I am the host. At the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, I am the host of this show. This is not a show where if somebody says something wrong, I'm going to rip them apart on the air and scold them. Okay? I may not acknowledge what they say because it's shocking, I don't agree with it and everything, but I don't want to divert more attention to the subject by bringing it up while we're live on a cast. I'll say something off air like, hey, dude, what's that about? Okay? But that's for our eyes only.
Yeah.
Like a management team. If a manager has a problem with his assistants or his workers, he says it behind closed doors. We don't need to air out the dirty laundry for the public. Okay? And it's not a sign of weakness in any shape or form on my part. If somebody is just whether they're talking and they know what they're saying, or they don't know what they're saying, whether they're drunk or they're not drunk or whatever, they say something on here just because I don't like comment about it does not mean that in any way, shape, or form that I agree with it, okay?
Exactly.
You'll see stuff like Jimmy Fallon or somebody else, and somebody will do something live. And if they don't want to bring it to attention, they just they don't say anything, okay? Because they don't want to continue the thread. So don't think and again, we have what I like to call people from Trail Park TV, where we get the haters, maybe former members, that look to stir up shit and say, I can't believe Matrix Lord's against this type of race. I can't, and I be hearing this stuff. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Basically. And they're just looking to stir up shit or make up shit. So that way they could do a cast themselves and boost themselves up. Basically. Because if anybody really was upset with me, have the balls to find a way to contact me, even if you're blocked. Find a way to contact me if you're so upset, and I'll gladly answer you. But don't start shit in the background, and don't start shit for like my members. Don't start shit for my audience. Okay? And I don't need to explain this all the time, right, Ron? I mean, this is stupid kindergarten antics.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to hear this drama. So I'm putting it out there again, airing some dirty laundry. I am a host. Again, I don't agree with everybody. Sometimes I don't agree with even Chris or Ben. It's not controversial stuff. Sometimes I really don't agree. And I'll be pissed about something. But you know what? You're not going to see me lose my cool on here and make a stink about it. It doesn't mean I agree with the person. So
the views and opinions of people on the cast not reflect the views of Major Clear 212.
Exactly.
Right. Or Bon or Ben or whatever. It doesn't. It really doesn't. So that's all I have to say. Now, do you have any news, Ben?
Well, it's kind of interesting. Someone tweeted that they thought Mark Hamill would make a good MCU Dr. Octopus, and he liked that tweet.
I saw that, but why did they make a story about it?
I don't know. I could see Mark Hamill.
You know how many times somebody will like a tweet? Do you make a story about it by one sentence?
Nope.
Somebody sent that to me. I'm like, Art, you liked the tweet. Who gives a shit? Like, doesn't mean he's going to be Dr. Octopus tomorrow. Somebody just said something. Is there plans for it? No. If you want to be technical, Mark Hamill was the Hobgoblin in Spider-Man animated series.
Yes, he was.
Okay? So he was already a villain. A voiceover of the Hobgoblin.
Yep.
So, no, I don't think he would. I like Alfred Molina, right? Molina?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my Doc Ock.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. You know? Mark Hamill is my Luke Skywalker. He's not the Luke Skywalker I just saw, but he's my Luke Skywalker. Remember that back in the day. And again, we don't all agree. Ben loved the movie. That's fine. I hate it. That's fine. Doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it is what it is. But anyway, speaking of Last Jedi, because even though I don't like it, I still have to show what it's doing because I have a responsibility to our audience. I'm not a jerk in that sense. So, Star Wars Last Jedi currently has $1,122,462,602 as of yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
Thursday.
Speaking of that, it's struggled in China as it loses opening day to a rom-com.
Yeah, that's another thing. China doesn't like Star Wars like we like Star Wars. So that where you would expect it to make hundreds of millions of dollars is not. But again, it made a lot of money already. So you can't really, Yeah.
I was reading an article that said like the Star Wars franchise has outdone the Harry Potter franchise in terms of box office or something like that.
Yeah. Listen, I may not like it, but you know what? It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's doing well. And Jumanji's doing better than well. It's the movie that beat The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
And it's making $365 million from a $90 million budget, which signifies there's going to be another Jumanji.
Oh, snap.
Probably. Because if they don't, they'd be foolish not to. The Greatest Showman is the biggest turnaround. Hugh Jackman came out of nowhere, and you know what? All those promotions and those morning shows that he was doing and everything, and the dance numbers, singing, $107 million. You know what? He's working hard. I got to give him props. I was wrong. I got to give him props, man. He's doing whatever he can to do different roles. He doesn't want to do Wolverine no more. So you know what? God bless you, man. You did great. Pitch Perfect 3. Yeah, go Hugh Jackman, man. Pitch Perfect 3, $106 million. That's doing great too.
Oh, David Letterman got a new talk show. I did not know that for Netflix.
Yes. You know what? I'm surprised he's been away from the airways as long as he has.
Mm-hmm.
You don't wait. I don't know why these people think he's retired.
And Obama is going to be his first guest.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, isn't that special?
That is special.
So I know there's certain Oompa Loompa in the White House is not going to like that.
Oh. You don't like Orange Tan Man out there?
Let's just say a 5-year-old would be better off running the White House.
It basically is a 5-year-old run.
Listen, it's better he's running the White House than the other one. I'm sorry.
The Pence.
It wasn't that much of a choice between Hillary and him.
Oh, Hillary. Oh, okay.
So I'm sorry. I'm proud of what I did because let me tell you, it would be a lot worse. Now, I want to talk about Fox.
Oh God.
And Von's going to help me with this one because we know how Fox screws up TV shows.
Jesus.
No, really, Firefly.
Firefly.
X-Files, Lone Gunman.
Taking the humor out of the Orville.
Orville. All right, I have to say this, okay? Yes, I made a fancy thumbnail yesterday, okay? But listen, Orville was popular, was successful because it was funny.
It was funny and it was something original.
And it was original, but at the same time, it was like Next Generation also,
Exactly,
okay?
yeah.
You had the writers, all the people from Next Generation continuing on doing Next Generation stories as Orville stuff. But you had different crew. You didn't have the Federation. You didn't have the Prime Directive. You had different organizations, different races, different stuff. And you know what? It was successful because it was good. Now, this whole business of Fox pulling episodes, I knew this was going to come up. Because what they're doing is they had Seth MacFarlane be the mouthpiece, and he's like, oh, we got more episodes this year. We got 14.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't. You had 13 last year, and you're going to have 13 this year. The only difference is that you pulled one from last year to put it this year, and then you still have 13, plus that one is 14. So no, do the math. It's the same amount of episodes. We're not getting any extra episodes, all right? Stop doing the fake news. And I know it's not right to say that with Seth MacFarlane, but Seth MacFarlane needs to tell the truth. 13th last year, 13 this year. Don't make it like you have more episodes. You don't.
No.
I read an article that's saying Orville won't be back till like 2019.
Oh,
no, that's not true. That's not true. I don't think. No.
No.
And another thing is,
my crossover with Family Guy.
Yeah, it probably. But then again, he's running like 2 other shows though. He has Family Guy and American Dad. So
it will be back in September. But the thing is that another thing is they had a meeting and they want him to make it more sci-fi and they want to get rid of most of the humor. Well, you want it to be Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Are they trying to make it a drama now?
They're trying to make it exactly like Star Trek: The Next Generation.
No, because then they'll get sued by Paramount.
Thank you.
So why would you want to leave it like it is? Don't
here's the issue. Disney owns Fox.
Yeah.
Okay. Disney would love to own Star Trek. They don't.
Disney wants to own everything.
But technically, Disney owns their version of Star Trek, which is the Orville.
Exactly.
So now they want to make the Orville more like Star Trek, but there's going to be a lawsuit because you don't own Star Trek, okay?
Paramount Pictures have the rights to Star Trek.
Right, and yes, I know that Star Trek isn't like Star Trek now, but that's no excuse. And now CBS All Access pulled some weird shit past couple of days, where now if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get to see Discovery. Because you get to be linked with CBS All Access or some shit now.
No, I'm good. I'm an Amazon Prime member. I'm good with that.
Yeah, so I don't know what the hell they're talking about with that, but let me tell you, that should be on Netflix. That's all it should be, just whatever. Listen, you're going to get sued. Disney is going to get really screwed up because they're going to really get hit with a massive fine because they don't own Star Trek. So don't keep the Orville the way the Orville is.
Exactly. The humor is the best part. Like, I need Bortus's humor.
This is going to be the problem. They take in the creativity from the people who create the shows. It's now going to be a power play where they're going to try to get merchandising rights for Orville. Watch me. It's going to. This is all about
action figures, toys.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what, though?
Vinyls.
He's not going to say no because he's already saying they're going to do it.
Oh, they are going to do it? I was just predicting that it was going to
no. He said about it, Seth MacFarlane.
Good grief.
So it's already done, basically, which is not good.
It's not.
He's just being the company PR man, like, yes, okay, whatever you want, guys. Yeah. Yeah, guys, yeah. No. Just grow a pair and say no. How about that?
Can give a rat's ass about the merchandise. Just give me quality shows with quality scripts and stop effing with every other episode or stop rewriting stuff and reconning stuff. I'm getting sick of it. It's just like everybody done stuck on stupid for the past decade.
Don't fucking retcon anything. I hate that. Even in the comics when they do it, drives me fucking up the wall. It drives me up the wall. How you let people watch a whole season of X-Files last year, right? Yeah. Which, all right, let's be honest. It wasn't the best. No, I didn't yet.
Oh.
I didn't yet, and I'm afraid to. Because
I mean, I'm just gonna tell you, you're gonna have to watch that episode. It's a big, it's a F you in your face thing. They don't pull. I'm not gonna say what it is, but they took something away that is an integral part of what we was learning for the last decade.
Right.
That concerns William. So they don't took that away. And
I heard. Can I say it on you?
Yeah, go ahead.
That the father's not Mulder.
Yes, but
that's some bullshit right there. First of all,
but you would never guess. Well, you
the
would
cigarette smoking man is the father. That's bullshit too.
That's you actually
Fuck
said
that.
what it
Fuck
was.
that. Yeah. Sorry.
Hey,
Agent Mulder, you're not the father.
But see, that wouldn't make sense because that means that Spender is William's brother now, and Mulder is his brother. So he went from being the father to his brother now.
You know what? I don't. This is why.
But since you know that part, then I can say the rest.
Say the rest.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So how they did it was that Scully was having visions that was being received from William. Now they're saying now that the whole season 11 was just a vision from Scully.
It's just bullshit.
It's just
even bullshit. The other stupid shit. That stupid episode I like.
Exactly.
Where she's banging somebody in the cell phone store.
Yeah. So all of that is being chopped up to her visions, like it's all
dreams and nightmares and all kinds of weird shit. So that never happened that last season.
No, but this is how they got us. Okay, so near the end, Skinner is in the car with CSR, and he not CSR, I said we're smoking man, CSM, and they talking because something dealing with her trying to get William back is going to cause something very catastrophic or something like in her vision. The key is William. Now remember that. So anyway, talking and all of a sudden Skinner gets very agitated, and he asks Skinner, he says, "What's your problem? Why are you doing this? And why you want this pandemic to happen?" So he says that Scully and William has immunity because they was injected with the alien DNA that he manufactured from an actual alien.
Right.
Now, they go back about 7 or 6 seasons ago. So you have to watch the old X-Files to even know this episode. And the episode is so obscure that, okay, so anybody who has watched the X-Files would know that Scully at a certain point in time did go with CSM on some kind of weird date. That he took her away and they spent like this weekend at college. So they're saying now that something happened to her and him on that evening. So they slept together basically. But
the cigarette smoking man guy?
Yes.
Stupid shit.
So they saying that CSM said that okay, well, this is basically I slept with her. They didn't say out frankly that's when she got inseminated with the DNA. Like he somehow.
And Mulder knows this?
No, Mulder don't know none of this.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So I'm pissed off because they built up for so many seasons that he was the father of his child. That Scully really wanted to have a baby, and he donated his sample to her.
And they ruined the whole freaking thing.
Exactly. They took something away from them that it doesn't make sense. Why would CSM even want to deal with
And it would shift them away from each other.
Exactly.
Because if Scully dies, then they got a new partner.
Exactly.
Which they
but
really...
she's immune to if see, that's the thing. We don't know how Scully's going to die because she's...
Or if she's going to die. She might just leave.
She might just leave. So, because right now she's part alien, from what I know, because as we know, they did experiments on her, and they did experiments on Mulder too, but he's immune to they didn't make him immortal. Basically, they said in her dreams that he dies.
Mm.
And then William pops out from the sky, jumped out of the plane and landed on everybody. And then Reyes is back, and she can't. I don't know. Her acting is just bad.
How many episodes do we have this time?
I think it's. Oh God, I don't even know. I don't know, but it just needs to end. I'm sorry. I mean,
That's for you to say you want it to end. That's
yeah. I just need to end. I don't like my characters. Like, they're doing too much with it. And I think that, you've been off for 2 years and you come back with something like this that you reconned last season.
Oh, so yeah, forget that.
Why did you do the season if you're going to recon everything in that season? That
yeah.
I just, it was good. I mean, I respect y'all. I watched it when I was a kid. I grew up with it.
Yeah, but not now.
But not now.
I didn't like last season. I don't know what the hell happened. And it got great ratings for them to do this season, but you know what though? I'm not interested in the retcon garbage.
Yeah.
You can keep it. I'm just,
Because
I don't even know if I recorded it.
This is the problem. This is kind of
Sharon, did I record it? X-Files? Ha! Ha! All right, well then. There you go. Those January things spring on you. Yeah.
Ah, man.
It came the other way. I know we haven't
When was the birthday?
like 2 days ago, right? Yeah. Well, wouldn't you record it from the last time we recorded or no?
No, you have to reset.
It won't remember?
It won't remember it.
Oh, it's a stupid DVR then. That's a bad DVR, bad. It remembers Doctor Who, and Doctor Who's on every 11 months or some shit.
Well, this went off for 2 years almost, so I don't know if we can go that far back.
Well, but last time X-Files was on was like last year, right?
No, the year before last.
Oh, 2 years.
2 years ago.
Oh, shit, that shit don't remember shit.
Yeah.
That don't remember shit then.
Mm-hmm.
No. All right, well, we gotta reprogram some shit, I guess. What is it gonna be on every Monday or Tuesday? Wednesday.
Yeah, they got it. They got it in like a crappy spot because X-Files should be always 8 o'clock, but they pushed it up as a lead-in to 911 to help that new show out.
Yeah, which is American Horror Story without American Horror Story people in it.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. It's just like regular stuff with the actors from American Horror Story. That's not horror.
That's not horror, yeah.
Which they look like characters from American Horror Story, like certain things. I'm like, wait a minute, wasn't she a cop already? It's like, all right.
Yeah. So it's the thing. This is why I fear for Doctor Who and I fear for X-Files and all of them, because everybody seems like there's no, like, they're not even giving the people the chance who can make true creative original content. They just letting these people
I mean, you know what it is? I saw remember how we were talking about the X-Files trailer?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and we were like, oh, are we interested in this or not? Because like they're running around like it's an action movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's not X-Files. It's I think, yeah.
You will love this. Ford is now their sponsor, so now they have like a 15 to 10 minute car scene.
Oh, great!
Mulder was chasing somebody
in Ford, right?
In Ford. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Ford, for that. Got some action packed from. Hey, Ford! Look at the Ford logo. It's like, all right. There's aliens, but there's Ford.
It's some car company. I think
shit.
Ford. Like now they're sponsoring this. And I'm like, okay, product files. Come on, man. You didn't do product placement.
That was like when Transformers. Remember? Like when was it Mark Wahlberg and he got thrown and then he blended into a Bud Light.
Yeah.
And he start drinking Bud Light or some shit or whatever it was. This is ridiculous product placement there. All right, peeps. This was a weird X-File-ish dirty laundry episode of the Everything Show. I don't know if you're gonna enjoy it.
No, you
probably not. This is probably one of the episodes you miss, like X-File episode. But that's okay. We'll make more. All right. We'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye for now.